And hello, we're back, we're playing PvP. If I can actually shoot, I did it, I'm the best player. Alright, anyhow, today we're gonna do a tutorial, which is it's the first time I've ever tried this. So I'm gonna teach you how to make a hidden door with an item frame, with the item in it as a key. So if I go through this portal, you're gonna see this. This looks like a terrible base, there's nothing in here. But look, this is a very obnoxious. It might not look as bad if nobody knows what's actually behind it, and if there wasn't a cow down there. But if if you want this, you can make this. Mine looks a little bit like this because I think it looks more natural. Or you can do this, where the bows will go away with just 3. But I purposefully put these 2 swords like this. Originally it's supposed to be like this. So for the actual door frame, it's going to be this sword, the one on the left. So if I put this one straight, there's nothing going to happen. There's nothing that's going to happen. But if I make this turn all the way around, nothing's going to happen. But if I make this one straight, a door's going to open. And if I press 2 more, it's going to close. But since it's going to look really weird, I usually put it back into the same position as this one. So if I open this, I'll be able to go into the actual base. It looks kind of like this. This is the first time I'm actually showing off. That I actually mind, don't worry about it. I have an actual base down there, which is covered in obsidian, so nobody can go through. And this is a little overview of the actual redstone setup. I'm gonna cut to a single player world with a flat world so you can see this setup a bit better. And we're back. So this is the setup. You can see this clearly since there's no cobblestone covering anything. And this is the item frame. So just like I did before, this is straight right now, so it's gonna open. If I move this twice, it's gonna close again. So if you needed cobblestone, when you do this, it'll go up there. So just like I did, you can do this, and then maybe have a few more item frames and a few more stuff on it, so that this doesn't look weird. You can also put this, and then cover this stuff as a little decoration, maybe. So if you put this back to normal, it'll go like that. So this thing is more suited for tools because there's 2 ways that they might look normal, like upwards, like I just showed you with the sword. So if I was to get a netherite sword, here we go. If I was to change this into that, and then close it, just like I did, it'll look a little bit more normal than if a redstone dust was to look like this. Alright, so just like before, when you open it, it'll open. And then you're going to be able to go through like this. It's not the best setup, but it'll work for a temporary redstone. And you can't put cobblestone here because you'll block those 2 pistons. So, yeah. And I'm going to get started. I'll just take this down. So this is going to be the basis of the actual... Okay, that was the actual item frame I needed, but whatever, I'll get it again. So what you're going to need is 4 sticky pistons, building blocks, which I'm going to use cobblestone, redstone, repeater, redstone repeater, redstone comparator, and an item frame with any item you want to put in it. So the way you build this is to have 4 sticky pistons on a 2x2, and then after you do that, if you're looking straight towards the sticky piston with the green on the front, you go to you face the side of it, and then you put 2 more sticky pistons right in front of the back 2 sticky pistons. And after that, you want to put 3 building blocks on top of the sticky pistons, 2 redstone on the 2x2 block, and then a redstone repeater after the 2x2 block. So this is if you're not editing, So you gotta remember to put the redstone repeater on 1 tick. So that's really important. If you don't have a 1 tick, it will not work. So be careful of that. This is my warning. Do that, okay? I'm not gonna use an item frame with a button or a lever. You're gonna be able to just open the door like this, I believe. You're gonna be able to press it, and this should do the same thing. So if I press this, it should be opening like that. And if I have a lever, I'll be able to leave it open. So this is like the most basic setup you can use if you just want to use a lever. But I think an item frame is cooler, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let me take away this lever. After that, you want to put a redstone right next to the right after the redstone repeater. You wanna have 1 tick on the redstone repeater, by the way, and then you put a piece of building block next to the redstone repeater. Put redstone on that block. Now you want to build down, so you can put 2 blocks over there, so that you can build over here, or you can build from the bottom up. Both is fine. And then you put redstone down, and after that you build another block from the last redstone dust. Put the redstone dust over there. Put another cobblestone. This time towards the. You're gonna want to circle back because you're gonna want the comparator to be able to receive the redstone from the. No, you're gonna want the comparator to give redstone to the pistons. So after that, you put the comparator. You're gonna face the redstone. So if you put it this way, the comparator is gonna sense towards the wrong way. So you're gonna have to put it towards the way you're gonna put the item frame. After that, you're gonna want to put a block in front of the comparator, like this. So you're gonna have to build 2 blocks, or you can press shift and just place on the, or crouch button and place on the comparator itself, because you cannot use the item frame from the comparator because it'll be way too far. So the only way you can do this is if you build up from the comparator, because it's a block facing that way. So the redstone's gonna go through this block. So after you do that, and you can place an item frame, and then inside the item frame you can put anything you want. And the last step you have to do is to put the building blocks you're gonna use to build the actual secret door with the in front of the sticky pistons. And now this is finished. So now if you do the same thing as I just did, and then you change it twice, it'll go out, and after you change it all the way back to normal again, it'll go back in. So the good thing about this is you can make this will look like a little decoration, but actually you might have a secret room after this, maybe like an enchantment room that you have a lot of valuables in. So what you can do, I'm just gonna make a little build. You can do this because in front of the item frame, because when the pistons come out, the cobblestone's gonna go in front of the item frame instead of behind, next to it. So you're gonna have to build in front of the item frames to be able to make it look more natural. So another thing you can do is to just cover all of it, and from the item frame itself you can put more item frames and cover it more. So maybe you can build a roof on top of this, like this, and then you'll be able to cover the redstone. You can make these blocks behind if you don't like them. You'll be able to make something like this. And then you just gotta remember which item frame is your actual piston frame. So you can make everything look like that. So right now it's the left frame. Maybe you can place 4 and some torches like I did with the other world. Some torches so it lights up. And then this will look a little bit more natural. And you just gotta remember it's the second one or whichever item frame you have. And then you can start building around it maybe, or if you've already built your house, you just want to build this to dramatic effects, you can build something like this. If you make it really simple like I'm doing right now. So like a cobblestone shack. It's beautiful. I know it's great. So that's about the the video. If you liked it, like the video maybe, and if you think I can improve on this model of the item frame, you can tell me. But I feel like this is the most simple one I can find or think of. So this is the one I'm gonna put out. Thank you for watching. Bye!